Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Ocean Pit, little show about big things. It is Tuesday, 11/11, November 11th. That's right, 1111. And this is Tony O on the Fort on the north side, Carol Brandolino here on the south side of Chicago. And we have a little great show for you lined up here today. Carol, a little under the weather. How you feeling, kid?
Yeah, it's been a rough the last 3-4 days. I got it. Whatever everybody had, I got it. I found a Z-Pack laying around, thank God. And I've been in bed for a few days. But sorry I missed Sunday. I was looking forward to it, but I've been in bed.
That's all right.
We're leaving for New York
You gotta
tomorrow.
rest up.
Shit. Of course, right before we go on a vacation. But yeah, we're leaving for New York tomorrow. So we're getting ready for that. I got to pack and do all that good stuff. So I'm doing all right. I think I'm on the upswing. Thank God.
Go.
But I'm home today. So we're off.
Good. You're going to feel good on that one.
Yeah.
All right, so there you are, outside, and they're getting ready to take off a little vacay. It is Ocean's Pit here, guys, Tuesday. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8600. Book a show every show dedicated to the first responders in the military and our veterans, which today is Happy Veterans Day, November 11th, to all our veterans who fought for our country and making it so we can do what we do. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. It's showtime. Let's go to work. Ocean's Pit now. Ho, ho, ho. It's Happy Tuesday, everybody. And I hope you guys are having a great morning. And we got a good show coming up today and this rest of the week. Tomorrow, Robert from Generations will be joining us. His band, I think, is playing the Arcada Theater coming up in December. So Rob will be here from Generations. And then Friday, of course, a good buddy, Donnie Drama. If you missed Donnie Drama, one of my buddies belonged to Brooklyn, New York, and I was in Connecticut. And he is a character, folks. He is. Nice Italian boy, Donnie Biaggi. And he's going to talk about what's going on with the new governor and the new mayor and everything that's happening in New York City. So, Donnie will be with us on Friday. All right, guys. So again, thank you for everybody showed up again on Sunday for Tony Ocean and Friends. You know, like I said, it's very humbling to get all those group of people to come on a Sunday and then get the people that come out of the house on a Sunday when you have bears on and the weather telling you the night before 10 to 15 of snow, which obviously didn't happen.
Right.
I know Midway got 2.6 inches here in O'Hare, got 1.3. I know Kenosha, I know upper parts of Illinois did get hit 9-10 inches. I got it, but they just scare everybody. You know what I mean? How much did you guys get by you? Anything?
No, just like maybe about an inch, if that. It was like a dusting on the grass and on the on the streets. Nothing. I never listen to them anymore because I just continue to make the plans until I see stuff actually coming down. Because you ruin your plans. It happens so many times,
Besides the plans, also, if like you said, you hear that in the morning, and you run out, and people, they scare the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
And, it's a job that you can be wrong 90% of the time, and you can still keep your job. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Act of God. What are you going to do?
Right.
Right. Act of God. Also, we can take, because my mom's birthday. Yeah, amen. My mom's birthday is coming up Thursday, and because I'm working November, I can't take her out Thursday or for Saturday or Sunday. So we took her out yesterday and we brought her to New Star. She loves a New Star Chinese restaurant there in Elmwood Park. So it's me, my sister Tanya, my sister-in-law Natalie, and my wife Laura. And she had a great time. And, she loves her
Yeah.
food, has her little cocktail, and it was a lot of fun having us all together. So, and thank you for all the birthday wishes to my for yesterday. I appreciate it very much. All right, so we got a busy week coming up. Thursday at Tavern on the Point in Edison Park, and it's going to be for my good friend Christina Bertoli from Pizza Boy Pizza. It's her birthday. Smothered Girls will be in the house this Thursday at Tavern on the Point in Edison Park. That's a 7 o'clock kid. Friday will be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Tony Toto. Saturday and Sunday, 2 nights at the Ron Onesti's Club Arc Speakeasy. That will be on Saturday with main event band, and Sunday Ocean Just Sinatra Sunday. So that'll be a lot of fun coming up. All right. Couple things. Kazuraki Murahara was the creator of Super Mario. He was the creator of the Super Mario video, and he dies at the age of 69 years old. I was never a Super Mario fan or a Mario. Did they get into video games or anything like that, Carol, when you were growing up?
I did. I loved video games, but I was like not in that generation Super Mario. Mine was like Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Pitfall, all that. Atari.
Yeah. Atari, yeah, and I didn't play any of that stuff, but I know what you're saying. Yeah, it's still pretty big, absolutely. I just want to make sure I got my right thing. All right. Do you guys remember this? And I might even ask this a couple of times, but before we do that, let's get to Ace Hardware. Ace is the place, buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before neighborhoods. Our good friends from Ace, guys. To Blackstone 20 with hood, $279.99 down, $399.99, a % savings from our friends from Ace Hardware, folks. Free gift card. Get a free $10 gift card when you purchase a $50 gift card. Now, that's two per limit, guys. And save up to $150 on Milwaukee Pack Out. Save between $50 and $150 on Milwaukee's modular Pack Out tool storage system when you spend $109 or less. You can't add, folks. Also, don't forget Black, folks, all Carhartt clothes, 25% off. And December 1st, if you're one of those late guys that wait to the last minute to decorate your house, 25% off all Christmas decor on December 1st. So if you wait to the last minute, you can save some money on Ace. Ace is the place, buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, you guys went out when people would go out, and I don't see that happening as much anymore for our generation, but you'd go out clubbing or to a restaurant club or whatever the hell it is, and you'd stay out late and go to work with a hangover, or sometimes with the same clothes on, or with or the stamp on your hand, right? That wouldn't come off, and people know that you were out late. I don't know if you have a younger generation. My kids don't do that, and they don't do that. Not even in the summer they do that when they don't have to go to work. So do you see that coming down, Carol, or do you still see that happening?
I think I see it calming down, but see, I saw both ends of it. I used to do it, but then when I bartended for so many years, people were doing it then because I saw these people. They were out till 3 a.m. because I was bartending. I saw them, and then they knew they had work in the morning. They're like, I got to be there, but it's going to be Friday, and then the weekend's here. Like, that's just how the way we thought of it. We're like, okay, we're going to suck it up and have a sucky Friday at work, right? And then the weekend's there. So, I mean, that's just how I lived, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, right. And it was same thing with because I was working most of it. But before I became Tony Ocean working, we were out those nights and we'd go to work and hung over and you had the same clothes. Or you went and you pulled over the parking lot in front of your, set the alarm or whatever, so you can get up and go right into your job with the same clothes on. I've done that many, 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 many times. All right. So,
Good days.
And I don't know if I'm sure some of you guys have. There he is, Albert. What's up, buddy? Dennis, Carlo, Johnny Pilot. What's up, buddy? Boyd, I hope she's feeling better. She seems like she is. Donald, what's up, buddy? Carl Joseph, Jill, Jeff Hunt, what's up, buddy? Almost a couple more weeks, buddy. You'll be home. Sandra. All right, so it's November, and there's got to be people still sleeping with a fan on. Me.
Me too. Me too, which is probably.
So, how many of you still got the fan on? on high in your bedroom or whatever, wherever you're sleeping. How many, Diana, how you doing? Good. Frank Marone, what's up, buddy? How many people still sleep with a fan, even though it's November 11th and it was cold? And like I said, I do. I know Carol does. Anybody else? She says, okay. Mary, how you doing? Who sleeps with a fan still?
You know, I don't know
in November.
It feels good because I like to cover myself. You know, I don't know. I like for it to be, I'd be cold without the blankets, but I have to hold on to something and cover myself and like wrap myself up. So it feels good when the fan is on. Otherwise I'd sweat. I'd be too hot. It feels good.
And there you go. There you go. Yeah. Frank says all year round. There you go. Jeff, every night. Mary's got the window open too.
Me too.
Diana says with it. Yeah, we do for the white noise. And it's for the noise. There's Sandra. Franny, no fan, but no heat either. Okay, so Franny, great. Fran, great seeing you and Lori on Sunday. I do appreciate that very much. Jill, so a lot of people do it. Okay, makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Now, here's something with fast food. I think we talked about this a couple of times before. I didn't realize they're closing hundreds of Wendy's around the country.
No, I like Wendy's.
I haven't eaten Wendy's in a long time, but they are good. And I think they're one of the first that have the single, the double, the triple, right? Whatever it is, the burger-wise.
Like actual real beef. I think it's real meat too, which is a plus.
That's a plus too. Yeah,
right.
I think that's a plus too. Ricky Stokes, I sleep with a fan on all year round. Me too, but we were just saying that. Yeah, absolutely. So they're closing it. And here's something I didn't realize too. If you look at the logo and you see the little girl with the ponytail and you see the necklace, and everybody thinks that's Dave Thomas's daughter.
Okay.
But if you look at the daughter, if you look at the girl and you look at her necklace, it says mom, M-O-M. And people think it's a daughter. It could have been his mom. It could have been his mom.
I've never noticed a necklace. I've never noticed it. Okay.
When you look at it, it looks like it's him. You have to look and check it out. And so interesting. They said we've been looking at this logo forever and not realizing what it actually is. Frank Marone's got spicy chicken sandwich. They do have it. Did you hear Burger King is running $3.99 Whopper right now? Not the little ones, the big ones. Okay. Now that could be in Wisconsin. I like those too. The Impossible Burger from Burger King is good. The Impossible Burger is really good for Burger King. It's a lot more money. I think it's $8, $9, $10, $9. It's not real meat. I don't know what it is. It's vegetarian, whatever, but it tastes like it's called the Impossible Burger. Try one at Burger King. And you would think, holy shit, I'm eating a Whopper, but you couldn't. There's no meat, no meat in it at all. All right. Of course, congratulations to the Chicago Bears. Now, here's what I get about the Bears. While they're making all these plays, oh, you suck. Oh, you guys are the worst team ever. Oh my God, I can't believe you're fucking losing. And the minute they win, oh, they're going to the Super Bowl. They're going to the play. Oh my God. I love these guys. Did you see that with the posts?
Is that fair weather? So hold on. Okay. Is that what a fair weather fan is? Because my mom is probably one of the most diehard Bears fans I know, no matter what. I mean, don't get me wrong. She gets pissed off when they're losing. Every person's going to get pissed off at their team if they're losing and making bad calls or bad plays. But she just gets so frustrated when she's watching the game. She'll be like, I'm turning that fucking thing up. I can't look at this shit anymore, But then when they start winning, she never hates them, is what it is. She never hates them, but she gets so disappointed, and disgruntled.
But I hear you watch that stuff on Facebook, and you watch these Bears fans, and look at these jagoffs. You can't throw the ball. You're an asshole, Williams. And then the minute they win, oh, you're the greatest quarterback ever. It's like, what? Yeah. It's pathetic.
Yeah, that's
and
bad.
You're beating teams that are horrible. The Giants are my team, and they're 2-7.
Oh,
the team they beat last week was 1-7. They won the game. And oh, the bear. So it just drives me crazy when I see that. And I don't know. It just drives me nuts. Are you a sports fan? Do you sit and watch all this shit? Do you bitch and moan at the TV too?
No, I don't. And you know what? Thank God I'm not a diehard. The Sox were the ones I was the most diehard growing up. I was. But you know what? I can't handle that. Like the stress of sports, it's supposed to be fun, right? But to me, because I'm competitive in my nature, of course you're going to want your team to win. And then you have no control over what you're watching. So that just causes more stress and aggravation. I can't do it. I'd rather not have a horse in the game and just kind of watch good, just playing on both sides, just to see a good
and just
game.
Have fun. Yeah.
Right.
It's almost like that's why I can't play golf. First of all, I suck at golf, but that's a tough sport. You got to be, it's very tough. And those people are very hard on themselves. And, you got to have the right clothes and the right talk and all that. There you go, Boyd. Killjoy. Killjoy is right. Killjoy. Patrick Haig, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Diana, they won because you guys were there. You froze your butt off, but you and Felix had a good time. God bless you.
Yeah.
Kathy, I hope you're doing well. Killjoy is it. Killjoy is it. Makes a lot of sense. And one other thing before, unless you got something, Carol, too, but I had to stress this. I'm still looking at Facebook, and you see the profile of people.
Okay.
Tony O, what's up, buddy?
What's up, T?
Good morning. Used to. Okay.
Used to.
Ronnie B, what's shaking? Used to. All right. You see on Facebook, and you see the profile, like a picture of the guy or a picture of the girl on social media. And they still have, I got my vaccine. Oh, does that drive me crazy? That's still on these people. I still got my vaccine. I got the vaccine. Oh, I got the vaccine. So you're an asshole. Unbelievable.
What is it doing
for you? Have
now?
this on their Yes.
What's it doing for you now?
And why do
really? I mean,
need to know. Why do we need to?
We don't, because really, I've gotten a lot of things too done medically, this, that. I don't go around telling people about it. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Move on. Let's move on. There's 10 strains of the flu going around right now. I've got one of them, okay? It is what it is. Throw some, medicine, Z-Pack, eat some honey. Oh, I made pastina yesterday, the Italian penicillin, right? I made homemade. That was so
very good.
So good. So, you just do what you got to do. Take care of yourself and shut it. Like, I don't care, really don't care if you got a shot. I don't.
Yeah, right. It's like, look, it's like, there's they need to a mouthful. Why don't they do this? Hey, Patrice, how you doing, honey? Tony Orlando, I'm still wearing masks. And still wearing masks. Wait, well, look, how about this? How about the ones, why don't they just put this on their page? Hi, I got AIDS. Oh, hi, I got herpes. My name is Pete. I got herpes. Why don't you just put that on your page too?
That would make more sense, at least, because something you can give somebody AIDS. Okay, then you're doing a service to people. But with COVID, I'm going to give you a cough. I'm going to give you, I want to know if you have herpes and AIDS, to be honest with you. That would be a service for me. Yes. With the vaccine, what's that going to do for me? Nothing.
How about the dog walkers with the face diaper?
Oh.
Oh my God. Well, wait a minute. We did tell, look, right before we went live, guys. I know they're all going to New York. Let me tell you something. Yeah. If you're going into New York, there's a lot of people. That is like a mixture of, it's like you're getting a big salad and you're getting all this shit, or better yet, it's like one of those trail mix bowls when you're the peanut and the walnut, but you're getting a variety of people from all over the country that go to New York. So when you're on that plane, if you're sick, you might want to put something over your mouth because you don't know the person sitting next to you or the person behind you, and they're coughing. You might want to take a little precaution there when you're going into New York or California or Miami or those kind of places. You might want to take just a little protection, especially if you got kids and stuff like that. So
we're leaving tomorrow for New York. And I mean, I'm as excited as I am. I have been a basket case for the last week or so, just because, of the shutdown and the air traffic controllers. I'm afraid to fly as it is. I fucking hate it. You know this. Not a fan. But we're going for Eliana's birthday. Eliana's birthday is November 14th. So we're going to see a podcast at Madison Square Garden, this podcast that she loves. That was like her birthday gift. So Gina and I, her daughter, our friend, we're going together to do this trip. Gianni opted to stay back home because my mom is here recovering from knee surgery. So he's going to stay home with my mom and make sure she's okay. And so, I'm scared. I'm not lying. I have a lot of stress going into tomorrow leaving, and plus I was sick. But here's the thing. I'm going to have to take my meds, whatever kind of gummies I could find, wherever they are. I'm going to take some Xanax with me. I'm going to have a little potpourri of a pill bottle.
Don't forget the drink. Don't forget the drink, the cocktail.
That's happening.
Cocktail. You need a cocktail.
At the airport. We'll be doing a little bit of that too.
That's for sure. You guys are doing that.
Crossed. Yeah. Everything goes
Fingers crossed. I'm sure you guys will have a great time. It's Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. Let's talk about Mary and real estate. Of course, Mary Grievous. Meet Mary Grievous, your trusted local realtor with years of deep understanding of the market. She's here to guide you every step of the way. Let's turn your real estate dreams into reality. Contact her today. That's my good friend, Mary Grievous, folks. M. Grievous is StarkRE.com, or give her a call at 630-688-1725. And to my good friend, Mary, folks, that's right. That's, by the way, Stark Real Estate, Mary Grievous. And then, of course, let's talk about the Chicago Music Cruise, guys, which is like 67 days away. I've seen Lorraine. She works for Seventh Heaven. She works for Jenny and Pardo. She was the singer that was show. She works for Seventh Heaven, her friend. And she told me, I think it was like 67 days or 61 days. It is going to be the MSC World America, January 17th to January 24th. Western Caribbean Cruise, Miami, Costa Maya, Cozumel, Ocean Cay, NTD Vacations. Tony Toto, Dairy Jams, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Seventh Heaven, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Go to ChicagoMusicCruise.com or put in Tony O, or give Mary a call at 630-688-1725 and say you want to go on the ocean with Ocean. Dick Clark's New Year's Eve. They still call it Dick Clark's New. I don't know how many guys used to watch it when you were kids. Sometimes I was always or I was out, so I never watched it. But watch Ball Drop on Central Park, Times Square, of course, New York. I guess it's the first time ever it's going to be on Central Time Zone. For the first time it's ever happened like that. And it's the first time in 50 years they've done this with Central Time. And, of course, it's Ryan Seacrest, who seems to be on everything. Right. I'm not a Ryan Seacrest fan. I really don't care about him. But he's on everything. He's kind of annoying, to be honest with you. But, it's good. Dave, great seeing you, buddy. Joanne. Were you, Carol, did you watch the ball? Did you watch that when you stayed home on TV? Or were you one person that was always out and you never got to watch the thing? You just did the countdown with all your friends wherever you were.
Yeah. I liked watching it when I was home. If I was home, I was watching it for sure. But I did work for over 20 years. Most of the time in those 20 years, 25 years, I was bartending. I was working. But when I was home, I did like watching it. And when the kids were younger, we do watch it and we count down. And Gianni loves, Sinatra, New York. It was just a thing, we enjoyed. I love New Year's Eve and bringing in the new year together as much as we can. It was always important to me.
Yeah, I think that's important. But Carol, what about the what do they call it? The where you're supposed to give something up. What do they call that?
Oh, your New Year's resolution.
Now let me ask you something. Do you make one every year and then you say fuck it after a week, or do you not make one at all?
Yeah, I wasn't one to give things up because I just don't want to give it up and then fail. So I don't want to do that.
That's what I mean. Why?
Yeah.
Why do people do that? I'm not going to smoke anymore. I promise. And the 2 days later, or I'm not going to drink anymore. I'm not going to do anything.
Right.
It stinks sometimes because you really, your heart, you want to, and you're excited because it's New Year's Eve. You want to, but then January 1st, you're back to reality again.
Yeah, let me ask you guys on New Year's Eve, if you Italians, so Bobby would tell me things that they used to do, and every family I think has some different traditions to ring in the new year. Some of them have said they'd always have money in their hand. Some of them, they used to bring out the pots and pans and bang the pots and pans, with the spoons. Like everybody did something different. Is there something that's traditional that Italian families do when you ring in the new year that you know of?
To be honest with you, look, I can't speak for myself. There was three of us.
Mhm.
There was three of
Okay.
us. So we didn't have the Italians that all got to people's homes and there was 4 people and they had traditions. It wasn't like that. I was either at a
Mhm.
club or stay out at 12 o'clock at night ringing in the new year because I wasn't working as
Yeah.
Tony Ocean then.
Yeah.
So we didn't have any of that. I didn't have any of those traditions because my was
Mhm.
so small and my dad was working all the time. So
Yeah.
Franny says pot and pans. Instead, I improved on
Okay.
something. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. So Dennis, Dennis, we do have just to answer your question, Dennis. We got about 5 dates at the Getaway, buddy, for next. We're excited about that. Anyway, eat a spoon of cooked lentils means money, good finance. All right, there you go, Peter.
Oh,
Good to
I
know.
didn't know that. Okay.
All right.
Interesting. Okay.
What about you guys? What did the Greeks do? What did the Greeks do?
Uh, Open a restaurant, you know.
Open a restaurant. Yeah, let's open a restaurant. Then fuck it.
No, nothing
Open a
really
restaurant.
specific that I remember. Money. I think we held money in our hand too. I think we always held like $1, just some kind of money in your hand for prosperity, good health. I don't know. I don't remember. I really don't.
Okay, and anybody that's listening too. When you've caught your tooth, was there a tooth fairy? Was there money underneath your pillow when they took the tooth when you lost your tooth? Was there money when you brought in lightning bugs in a jar and then there was coins in there after you caught the lightning bugs? Did that happen? Did you believe in all that shit?
Okay. No on the lightning bugs because we used to do lightning bugs all the time. I never got shit for lightning bugs, but teeth, let me tell you, this is the messed up part. Teeth, yes, I always got something for teeth. But when I got more money? When my brother would pull dumb shit, like I told you, he tied the string around my tooth and then to the door handle, and he shut the door to pull my tooth out. So that's the kind of shit that happened to me. So on days that I got that kind of stuff happen to me, I got more money because I had to go through drama and bullshit that my brother put me through, for his entertainment. So I got more money for that. It was bonus.
There
money.
you go. So there it is. Bonus money.
Yeah.
Boyd, I made resolutions last couple of years, but here I am again. Oh, so you told me you would never watch this show again, and here you are watching it again. Thank you, Boyd. Oh, yeah, what a classic! I mean, that is good. That's like the line. That's like a line where it says, "We had a special request, but we're gonna keep playing anyway." Exactly. So yeah, that's a good one. Tony says we do something every year. We were told to put $1 in your shoe and walk around with it for a couple of days.
Oh,
all right. So I did not. Oh, okay. Second time.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got some interesting stuff, folks.
Right.
Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Listen, we got some good stuff coming up, some good gigs coming up. Now, listen to this, folks. On Thursday, November 20th, besides being Toxic Thursday, Conservative Ant will be with us live on the show. And then Thursday night, he'll be live at Venuti's in Addison to watch Tony Ocean and the main event band, of course, and his father, Danny, on saxophone. So that's going to be the 20th of November. It's going to be a lot of fun, Conservative Ant. Check him out. Anthony's got a great following, great guy. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then we'll be at Villaggio with the band on the 29th in Addison. On the 26th, the day before Thanksgiving, we'll be at Positano's in Oak Brook with Jerry Jams and Lisa P. December 4th at the Tivoli Theater for a Christmas show with Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones and Ocean's Rat Pack. And then Ocean's Rat Pack will be in Indiana December 6th. Birthday Bash at Taverna on the 27th of Saturday and the 28th So I'm doing one on North Side, inviting some musical friends at Taverna on the 27th, and then I'm going to invite some of my musical friends on the 28th at Jamos and Mokina, which I've never played solo. This will be Tony Ocean in the main event band, not the Rat Pack, on the 28th. So I'm excited. New Year's Eve. Hey, folks, we're back at Avanti. Now, we have not been at Banquets in Fox River Grove for 3 years because we've always been out of state. But this time we're going back to Avanti's in Fox River Grove for New Year's Eve, so we'll let you guys know more details. All right, Carol Bandolino's in the house. We are here. It's Tuesday. You know what, Carol? You always hear about these evangelists, these pastor priests, evangelistic, Lord, and send me, and I'll give you this book. Is going virally. Nothing to do with just because it just says it's a black community, but there's people in this type of how they've got tons of money. Look at this. Parking is $1.5 Bentley inside the church parking lot. These, there's some of these Ebenezer's Baptist Church on the south side of Chicago, or you don't know that where this money's supposed to go for the church and ends up why are these people so rich. You've heard about this for years, Carol. What is it with this?
Well, I think you're an asshole if you park a Bentley and you're at a place for worship, and people are putting their hard-earned money, the end of their life money, they're donating this for the right reasons, and then you park a Bentley there. I'm sorry. That to me is the biggest red flag ever. And I wouldn't trust like the Joel Osteen stuff. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people love Joel Osteen, but when you are making millions and millions and millions of dollars and you're healing people and this is what makes people move away from God. This is what makes people move away from the church. This is what the breakdown of religion has been to people. It's because they're looking at the church and the pastors and the money that's going into it. It shouldn't cost you money to pray and to worship. It just shouldn't. Not like that. Yeah. Or it should be a donation if you can. That is it. Yeah. I can't stand that.
Absolutely. When they say, the Lord spoke to me and you send me, $5.35, now $10.99, and I got this book, tell you what God said. And then you see them. Look, that Joel Osteen, been on television. People follow this guy, and then you see when he had some work done in his bathroom, and they heard about that, and some of the wall came out, and they found hundreds of dollars buried in the wall.
Of course, it's not going in the bank. This is cash money people are giving to them. But oh God, I don't know. It's sick.
After a while, you know what? You got to blame the people too. After a while. You gotta blame the people too. Yes. First of all, you're right. The guy or gal, whoever it is, they're scumbags, and they're gonna get their karma. But some of these people are so brainwashed. Some of these people are so brainwashed too. After a while, come on, you used to pull up with a Bentley.
Right, and you're poor, poor and struggling. Then what is that?
Or even if you're not poor and you're giving money, and then he'll say, well, the Lord said, since I did such a great job, he gave me this Bentley.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. And he's got a special place in hell for people like that. Let me tell you.
Yes. Special. Happen. Lori, how you doing? Lori Myers, a long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Jeanette Francine, you're absolutely right there, Carol. Here's something that you've been in the bar business for all these years. And you probably heard about this many times. I don't know. I'm sure you heard about it. But anyway, I'm a dying mom. All I need to know is an elementary school teacher went to have a margarita from a Mexican restaurant or a bar, and they found out there was some bad stuff in there, industrial grade degreaser formula inside the drink. And, of course, the teacher died. Now, you hear about sometimes whether it's done on accident, some of the restaurants maybe not cleaning what they're supposed to, or then you get these whack jobs out there, whether they're putting shit in people's drinks, a sex drink or something, right? Whatever you call it, whatever the hell it is. That's gotta, Carol, have you ever seen shit like that or heard about shit like that in the days in the bars that you've been working for years?
I heard of that people have wanted to put stuff in there to make people sick, not like kill them. But remember the Visine trick that would make people either like shit their pants or puke. I don't know what it did,
right.
but but the thing is, I would never mess with somebody's drink. But I will tell you what happened once on accident. For me, I was making a frozen daiquiri. Now, either the person forgot to put in virgin, or I didn't see it. You're real busy on a Saturday night, you're making these, and it's just a habit when you're doing that to put it went to a little kid. And luckily, somehow, I don't know if somebody caught it, like before the kid was drinking it, but oh my God, I freaked out because these mistakes do happen. But the degreaser, listen, that's from dirty, messy kitchens or different people going into different, I'm sure no one did that on purpose, but that's scary shit. Like you use a wrong bottle to pour it into a drink because the bartender's making the drink, right? Unless it's a premix.
Yeah.
If it's a premix margarita, then yes, somebody used the wrong shit. That's scary. That is scary. That's what happened.
You got to be careful to stay. And maybe, like you said, with the kid, maybe the parent took a sip first or somebody, and that was a good pour on that. But you're right. That's something like that's an honest mistake that can happen when the place is pumped. But a degreaser inside your Mexican margarita is not an honest mistake. Somebody's either fucking around with somebody or they're not taking care of the restaurant, cleaning it, or whatever they have to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's scary. It's scary.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. There you go. It said Lori said that happened to her. Yeah, I mean it's crazy. So you got to watch out on that stuff. Florida, and women. There's men and women out there. They're all looking for a chance to sue. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Something going to happen any chance. All right. Florida woman sues SeaWorld after being hit in the face by a duck while riding the roller coaster.
Oh shit. I mean, that is like
suing SeaWorld Orlando after a duck allegedly entered the roller coaster's path, struck her in the face, knocking her unconscious and injuring her while she was on the roller coaster. According to a lawsuit filed in Orange County on Monday, the incident occurred March 24th while the complaint was the person was riding the Mako roller coaster. A woman in Orange County residence is seeking at least $50,000 in damages and would say negligence on the part of SeaWorld, which led to the flying duck striking her. What is wrong with these people? The duck has no clue. The bird can't help himself.
Did they have a no-fly zone? What the fuck? I mean, seriously, what's the, you know what? She's lucky her mouth wasn't open. I mean, look, there's things that could be worse, I guess, but she's lucky she's not dead, first of all. With how fast you're going on a roller coaster and something hitting you in mid, you're going fast. You could break your neck. Something, so many other things that could happen.
There you go, Frank. Cheaper than the $2 million hot coffee on the crotch. Good point. That person did get $2 million on that. You're right. But still, come on. This is a bird.
I take hot coffee on the crotch for $2 million. Okay, I would bring it. Listen,
yeah. So there you go. That happened to Fabio. Boy, maybe she had it coming. Maybe she had the duck coming. Yeah, maybe the duck said, "Hell with you." Could have been the duck that maybe didn't get fed at the park near her house.
Yes.
Who knows? But here's another story, folks. Drunk judge caught with her pants down, peeing in public as cops halt away interfering husband. The wild video shows a drunk. Wait, did you see the video?
Yes.
Okay, tell me. I didn't see the video. Tell me.
Okay, so the video is she's in like a downtown area. I don't know where this was at. Okay, but it's a bench, like a regular bench, where you're waiting for like an Uber to come on a street, like a downtown street, and she's sitting there. I felt bad for her because I'm telling you, I've been there before. What are you going to do? Pee yourself? And she was drunk, so she was drunk. She had to pee. There was nowhere to go. She pulled her pants down and she was like squatting like by the bench, and she peed and she was pulling her pants up and like kind of waddling back and sitting in the bench. And the cop like came up to her. He's like, "What are you doing?" She was drunk. So she's like, "What do you mean? I had to go to the bathroom. I had to go to the bathroom. What do you mean what I'm doing?" Like, I was like, man, I think this is bullshit. She shouldn't lose her job. She had to go. She was drunk. She was going to take an Uber. That's not irresponsible. You gotta go. You gotta go. What is she gonna do? Pee her pants? I mean, I feel bad for her.
Look, and I've been there too. I've been there when you're driving and you got to go, you got to go.
Yeah.
And I think the police officers sometimes it's maybe if she would have went off the bench and maybe next to the bench, because then it wouldn't be hitting the bench where other people sit on. But if it was on the floor, if she went behind the bench and pissed and it went on the floor, well, people step, who knows what people step on shit all the time. But I'm talking about, so maybe that's why, or I don't know, right? If there's a correct way to think when you got to go, you got to go, right?
Right. Exactly. I mean, I would have cried and said, what do you want me to, where do you want me to go? You know what I mean? And if you're drunk, you really don't like, I don't know. I have some embarrassing stories when you're drinking and you're being irresponsible, I guess you're going to go wherever you got to go and you hope not to get caught. That's all.
Wait, not drinking. Whoa. Even when you're not drinking and you got to go and you're on the expressway and you're stuck in traffic, I'm getting out and I'm peeing. And that's all there is to it. And I've done it.
Well, you're lucky because you're a guy. I want to buy that funnel thing for girls.
What if I go number two?
Oh no, I would have to shit my pants. I'm not getting out and dropping trout. I don't ever want to do that.
Number two, I would shit. Number two, you're right. I would shit. Absolutely.
Oh God.
Number two. No matter what, women have no problem. Women have no problem with pooping a squat. Okay, well, there you go. Mike Pappas. Rick. Hey, buddy, what's up? Rick is watching. Robert Provenzano, how you doing, pal? Hey, it's the weather for today. Today is November 11th, and this is the JRC weather brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware Stores. 39 degrees, it's 48 humidity, 13-mile-an-hour winds. No rain in the forecast. Tomorrow, it will be early up to the 50s again, 50, 52 on Thursday, Friday this weekend. So, like I said, the 15 inches of snow are gone and melted, and that's what it is. Brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware. For Bandolino's in the house, Twisted Tuesday. It is a great day. You're religious or you're not religious, but you go to school, you're taught certain things, Noah's Ark, the whole thing about Noah's Ark. You've got two animals and you put them in an ark because God said the flood is coming. Whether people believe that or not, but then actually for years, there's been people trying to find out if this ark actually existed. I've watched programs on this in search with Leonard Nimoy. Back in the 70s, back in the 80s. And now they're saying it might, right now, scientists confirmed the actual remains of Noah's Ark in the remote mountains of Turkey lies a discovery shocking as far as many consider it as thought. Okay, so he identified a massive 515-foot long boat-shaped formation. God said the flood is coming, Noah. Gather all the animals. I mean, we're brought up in listening to this stuff. What did you think?
Faith is faith. Faith is only in the individual. If you choose to believe something, and I think there are a lot of things that do back up, some of these stories. And I'm sure some of them are, this was so long ago where you get this information. It didn't come out of nowhere. These stories didn't come from nowhere. And look, there's miracles that happen every single day. We see them. All right. I choose to have faith. That's how I live. I have to.
Me too.
That is just that's who I am. And that's who I'm going to continue to be. And with my kids too, like with my daughter, I'm literally that scared to fly tomorrow. People don't understand. I'm just going to look, I've heard nothing but plane crashes the last 2 weeks, nothing but it's freaking me out. But I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to have faith that it's not my time. And that's it. I'm scared. And you know what? I'm not going to stop living my life. My daughter pulled this card on me. I was like, maybe we shouldn't go, all this stuff. And she started crying because this is like her big birthday gift. And she never goes anywhere because she's afraid to do a lot of things. And I said, Eliana, you can't live in a bubble and you can't live in fear or you're never going to live. It's not living. She pulled that shit out right on me when I was telling her, I don't know, with all the stuff going on with the shutdown and the FAA. She's like, you're the one that told me. And she meant it. She wasn't being a jerk. That you can't live in fear. She got me. She used my own words on me. And I said, then we're going to go. And we're going to just have faith that everything's going to be okay. Because I want to go too. I want to enjoy it. So whatever your faith
especially
is.
especially when it comes like from your kid. Ma, we
Yes.
got, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
it's all in the faith. I believe in there somehow, some way. There's always everything
Yep.
that you hear on some story, stuff you see on social media. Now, whether somebody
Mhm.
comes up with a fake story, somewhere in that story, some part is real, is true,
Yes.
but
Yes.
either they exaggerate it, and of course,
Sure.
Boyd, going back to oh my God, do you see like cats and rats and elephants and yours are born? You're never gonna see a unicorn. Yeah, there you go. So we remember Rainer and Dr. Fisher, Boyd. Now we're showing our age. You see green alligators along like geese. All right, anyway. Yeah, so Noah's, I believe it's there too. Louisiana becoming the first U.S. state to allow surgical castration for child abuse.
Child abuse or child wait, okay.
For child abuser.
Oh, abusers. Okay, absolutely. Yep. Yep. Why not?
Shouldn't that be everywhere, every state, all over the world?
Yeah, no, it should. I mean, I think once they start doing stuff like that, like in other countries, they cut your hands, they cut your fingers off when you steal. They cut them,
Yeah.
they get fingers cut off, right? That's just what happens. And you know what? I guarantee there's a lot less theft in those areas. They will eventually learn if you don't want your junk cut off or castration or whatever's entailed in that, then don't do it. I don't know if you're going to get caught, but
I think in China too. Yeah.
Mhm.
China, if you rape a woman, they cut your dick off or whatever you want to call it, their male part off.
That surprises me.
When
Okay.
you get caught stealing, you said they cut your hand off. You get caught stealing.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're going to get these people to stop this shit. Forget
Right.
the doctor and forget to fucking go to these little clubs and talk. No, it ain't going to happen. End it. Boom.
No,
boom,
they're
bam.
not. They can't be rehabilitated. I told you in the past, I would volunteer to do that. Actually, I mean, it's a little part-time job, or I could do some volunteer work. If you need a little castration manipulation, I got you.
You got you covered there. David, government shutdown is almost over. Trump wants to give traffic controllers 10,000 to the ones that stayed. Good one. Trump is almost gone. The Senate did pass close 60-40. Now it's got to go to the House, but it seems like they're coming to come up with some sort of way to open up the government. So thank you, Dave, on that. And great seeing you, Dave, on Sunday for the Cuban cigars, my friend. I appreciate it very much. Ocean's Pit Little Show. U.S. drinking hits record low, Carol. U.S. drinking hits record low. Only 54% of adults consume alcohol, lowest since when it first was tracked in 1939. Mind you, the millennials and Gen Z are leading the change for non-alcoholic alternatives and cutting back entirely due to mental health and fitness goals and vaping instead.
Yeah. Ooh, you know what? I don't know. Vaping is so bad for you. It is so bad for you. I'm not saying
or the pot or gummies
right.
or gummies. People taking pot every day. I mean, it's not as you never hear about anybody getting into an accident gummies unless you take some bad shit. But instead of the alcohol, that could do some bad stuff too. So
yeah. I don't know.
It's crazy. Elon Musk is in the news again. Warrants phones will be gone sooner than you think. Now, here's interesting. Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk has once again steered global debate with a bold prediction that the future of technology, artificial intelligence. Speaking on the Joe Rogan Experience, Musk claimed that within 5 to 6 years, AI interfaces will replace conventional operating systems, mobile phones, apps, ushering in a new era with humans interacting directly with intelligent systems, with I. You're going to get into your car or getting into your home. They take a picture of your face and the door opens. Getting in your car now, there's some cars right now where you take your fingerprint and you put it in the thing and the door opens with your fingerprint.
Yeah.
Imagine not have to worry about holding a phone. Where's my phone?
Yeah, and not getting locked out ever again of your car, your home. Those things are the things that those are the benefits, the positive things of the AI. I think all of those are beneficial, but not talking on a phone. How do they say you're supposed to be talking to people? How?
Do you ever see? I forgot the name of the movie. They were walking, and it was just like in front of. I don't know something. I don't know how they're going to do it, but it's got something to do with AI. It's going to be mind-boggling. It's going to be something. I'm trying to figure out when I was, and you watch the Jetsons. I know this is crazy, but everything that's happening in the Jetsons is seem to be happening now. I'm going to have to go back and watch some Jetsons and see what they used for the telephone. Or are they just talking? Or does your mind think, call, and I don't know, right?
Let me ask you, has this ever happened to you before? It could be algorithms in your phone too. I'm not sure because I don't know enough about it, but there's been times I was looking at things on phones or shopping or thinking about something. Literally, you know how we talked about the phones being able to read your mind? Well, I was thinking to myself, oh my God, I wish I could find this, or this would be perfect in black or whatever. And then I scrolled and then it's right there, like what I was thinking about. And I'm like, it's happened so many times. And I'm like, this can't be. It can't be. I don't believe that it could be. But it really freaks me out because it happens a lot. And it could be the algorithms in the phone. Then it knows what you're looking at or maybe what you're used to looking at because it records everything you do. So like I know when I'm shopping, I look at very specific things. I have a certain taste, style. So I think those things start coming up a little more, but that freaks me out because I'm looking for something or thinking about it and then it comes up. And it's just weird. It's weird.
And you know what? And you're speaking of that. How many times have you went to sleep and you dreamt something and the next day it happens?
Oh, yes. That's happened to me many times. Many times.
I mean, it could be. I'm not talking about something major, but I found a pen in a drawer or something. I mean, it's really weird. Devu, you know what, Mary, you're absolutely right. I don't think it might have to do with mental illness and that what you're talking about, but a lot of people don't want to drink anymore because it is expensive as well, even though that's left out of the article. And I believe it's get that they want to be more health. They want to be healthy. See, that's a lot to do.
I drink it
but
also first. I pregame.
Before you go. Yeah. There you go.
Right.
Everybody got used to do that. Right. Yeah. Now here you go, Carol. This is a Vegas casino, but pretend this is a bartender. You're working a customer. You're at a bar. A 40-year-old man banned from all Vegas casinos after calling the dealer the N-word 50 times in a row. A 40-year-old man has reportedly been banned from all his for verbally attacking a dealer with multiple racist slurs during a heated table dispute. So let's just reverse this. Now, it's bad enough to do it anywhere. But a customer that rips the bartender or rips the whatchamacallit, it's got to happen. It's got to happen. There's got to be people that, I don't know, to this extreme.
I mean, I was called names, not like, racial names, that's awful. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't get their ass kicked, to be honest with you. Yes, you get fired, whatever happens, get kicked out, banned. I mean, I was called names a lot. When you have drunk people, women, they call me moron, dumb bitch. I mean, because I cut them off or I wouldn't give them, we were done. They spilled enough, broke enough, you're done. But yeah, it's just, there's no excuse for that, but you kick them out. You're done. You banned, that's what happens with drunk people typically, if they're drunk.
I think so too. Absolutely. We're good. You get a lot of good responses today, guys. Thank you. I appreciate all your responses and stuff. But this is interesting. Now, tell me if this works, Carol, or not. A chef loses 294 pounds in 12 months after his best friend, texts him every day. Fat fuck, every day. British chef Tommy Cooper lost an astounding 294 pounds in just 12 months after his best friend took an unconventional approach to motivation, texting him fat fucks, sorry for swearing, every single day. At the heaviest, Cooper weighed over 500 pounds and struggled with severe health issues. His friends' blunt daily reminders became the spark that pushed him to overhaul his diet, start walking daily, stay accountable, eventually transferring his body into the mindset. Today, Cooper says, grateful for the tough love that quite literally saved his life. What's your take on that, Carol?
I don't think that's tough love. I think that's kind of asshole. I think that's just kind of just very ignorant. Excuse me, but everybody takes things differently. I don't know. Do you think that he doesn't know he was fat at 500 pounds every day? He looks in the mirror. Do you think he doesn't know that? You think he forgot? But I don't think I could do that to my best friend. But if it worked for him and he told him, yeah, keep doing that because I need to see it in order to maybe get him, like you said, kind of shamed into losing weight. But I just think that's cruel. But everybody's different.
That is cruel. Yeah, just like Boyd said, now he's mentally crippled. But
right.
I got that. But if the friend is really doing it to help, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the guy still looks at his text. He doesn't unfriend. He doesn't say, I'm not going to, shuts his phone off. I mean, you want to stop somebody, all you have to do is pull the number out of the phone.
Yeah, we can say that we all were raised this way too. Like old school, they didn't give a shit. They told us, stop being a fight. Like my God rest his soul, Papa Sandro would tell the most loving man in the world, but he just had no filter and he had 4 daughters. And he'd be like, hey, you look like you got a barrel around you. You got like you got to lose a few pounds. And it was meant out of love, but he had no couth whatsoever. And this is kind of
my mom was the same way.
Right. Yeah. We were raised this way in a lot of ways.
My mom was the same way.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, we're okay, right? To a point. I don't know.
Yeah. We're all a little screwed up. Yeah. Absolutely. We're all screwed up. Listen, I can't tell. I mean, we're all completely lost, all of us. But hey, we try to get by as much as we can. Right. Armando Supermarkets, our good friend Danny and Mazzy and Robin, of course, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Great grocery store, Armando Supermarkets. Buy local, shop good friends from Armando. It's Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Lonely man with autism calls 911 asking for someone to wish him a happy birthday. These police officers surprise him at the door. 25-year-old boy, man from Boston, called 911 asking if anyone can wish him a happy birthday. Whoa. 2 police officers went there and actually wished him a happy birthday. He had autism. See, there's a lot of good in people right here.
Yes.
And that gets me, man, right in the heart here. It just gets me. And then you got people bullshit, people pieces of shit like this. Pardon the language, folks. Married couple facing food stamp fraud.
Yeah.
Reportedly falsifying income to obtain more than $20,000 in SNAP benefits. This is what's another thing. Why? And I mentioned yesterday, with people, these scumbags like these 2 men and this married couple who taking advantage of the system. And then you have, like I said, why is food so expensive? 42 million people are getting food for free.
Right.
Now, we've talked about this how many times? We know that it's
it's
made for people that need help, not to scam.
Right. It's happening all over the place. This is why this whole thing has to be broken down, which is what they're doing to rebuild. There has to be a new foundation where people are, look, I don't trust the government 100%, period, ever. But, at least I think we have more people there that are trying to do it to at least benefit Americans more so than it ever has. It has to be broken down completely, and the foundation has to change. There has to be a new foundation. And that's kind of what we're in the middle of seeing. That's why it's so shitty, because it's like in ruins right now.
The problem is, how does it get this way? How does it get this far? That means the people in charge, something wasn't right.
Right. They're turning a blind eye. They're getting paid.
Yeah, this doesn't happen overnight. This doesn't happen overnight. No. I mean, when you bought it, I mean, when you're bringing in some of these illegals over the borders, they don't have jobs. They sign up for this stuff here and they getting free food and stuff like that. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's crazy. But hey, it is what it is. Here's a funny story. When a garbage man won 12.7 million in the lottery. Now think about this, Carol. $12.7 million. He spent it all on drugs, booze, and hookers. And 8 years later, he went back to being a garbage man. He was a garbage man, won the lottery, spent it on booze, hookers, and drugs. 8 years it lasted. He went back to having his garbage man job.
Well, he lived through it. Listen, he had 8 years of debauchery, and he lived to tell the story. And okay, now he's got to go get a job. If the money's gone, he's got a good time.
He went back to the garbage man, which is a good paying job. It's a good, you got a job for life when you're a garbage man. So hey, this guy took a shot.
Good for him.
He took a shot. Or this idiot. 1993, a man blew up a dam and flooded the Mississippi River to buy more time to gamble with his friends before his wife came home. I know some of these stories are crazy, but there's, like I said, somewhere in between, there's something true about that, folks. We are, and there you go. We didn't want to talk about politics, but I just mentioned this here, and of course, everybody throwing in the Biden. Well, I agree with you 100% there. 7 truths, Carol. 7 harsh truth, and we have to say goodbye. Nobody cares as much as you think they do. Everyone's busy fighting their own battles. Time doesn't heal everything. You just learn to live with the pain. Effort doesn't always bring reward. The world pays results, not intentions. Most people only love you when they're useful to you. Happiness isn't found, it's built, and you have to rebuild it often.
Yes.
Life will keep teaching the same lesson until you finally learn. And last but not least, you lose people you thought were permanent, and somehow that helps you grow.
Yeah. Those are good.
Pretty good stuff. Yeah, I think they're right exactly on everything there, folks. It's coming to the end of the hour, folks. It is, that's right. And, of course, our good friend, Summon Pirulux. Imagine putting your money to work for you, becoming your own bank, and making your dream retirement reality with guaranteed lifetime income. Wendy Thompson, Craig Coughlin help you create personal pensions, grow your wealth, secure your legacy. It's never too late to start. Take charge of your financial future today. Give them a call at 630-890-1213 or book them on Kennelly for a free consultation to start building the retirement you deserve within Pirulux, my good friend Wendy and Craig. Say you heard it on Ocean's Pit. That's right. We'll be at Tavern on the Point Friday, Chicago Steakhouse, Saturday and Sunday at Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy. Tomorrow, guest will be Rob from the Generations Group. Great band from 50s, 60s, 70s. And then Carol will be back on Thursday. And, of course, Friday, is my good friend Donnie Drama from New York. Donnie Biaggi will be telling us what's going on with this crazy shit that's happening. We're going to hear from a person who actually lives there and works in the companies and a lot of stuff that he deals with the government in New York. So, Rose, how you doing? Thank you. Johnny, brother, the welfare state has been abused for 60 years. You're right, John. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, birthdays. And don't forget, November 20th, on this show, Thursday, Conservative Ant. Danny Raimondi will be on the show, folks. And then that night, because he's doing a food tour at a bunch of different restaurants that week, and he will be at Venuti's in Addison when Tony Ocean, the Main Event Band, play there. Conservative Ant, of course, his son, his father is our saxophone player, the great Danny Raimondi. It's going to be a lot of fun. He's a great guy.
I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan.
Absolutely. Birthdays for November 11th. Sally Field turned 79 years old. Dahadi Harris, of course, George Harrison's son, celebrating a birthday. George Barris, he created the Monkey Mobile, the Monster Mobile. Great, gotta love him. Graham Parsons, great entertainer. Bobby Sherman, 82. Mike Score from the Flock of Seagulls, 68 years old. Danny Bonaducci, that's Partridge, 67. Glenn Fry from the Eagles. David Soul from Starsky and Hutch, 81. Art Garfunkel, Simon and Garfunkel, 84. Christina Bertoli, Pizza Boy, Smothered, in the house. Happy birthday. Peter Prado, wherever you are, buddy. Happy birthday, Peter. King Kong Bundy for all you wrestling fans. Tommy Thayer from KISS. Johnny Rivers, Secret Agent Man, 83. And, of course, Robin Baumgarten from WGN. And a happy early birthday to my pal, Albert. Albert's birthday is Saturday. Happy early birthday to my good friend, Albert. Guys, we got to go. And before we do, though, let's not forget our good friends from Ace Hardware, guys. Christmas lights are on sale all month long. Outdo your neighbors with strings of 100 starting as low as $9.99. Turkey brine bags of Chef J's. Turkey brine only $8.99 down from $13.99. A savings of over 35%. Black Friday, 25% off all clothes. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Carol, you have a safe trip. And New York.
I'll be coming to you on Thursday from New York, right? I'll be coming to you on Thursday from New York. Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah. It'll be good. And
okay.
Hopefully, and you'll be able to see it. So it'll be a lot of fun. So we have 2 times New York. Carol on Thursday, and then my buddy Donnie Biaggi too. So we're going to have a great things to do with the New York for the rest of the week. Guys, buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment. And if you're offended with this show or any other thing you listen to, just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. Be kind to one another. It's a crazy world out there. I hope you feel better. And everybody, thank you again for coming to the show on Tony Ocean and Friends. Me and Ron are working on another one, part 2, in March at the St. Charles Theater, the Arcada Theater, part 2. It's going to be a lot of fun. Guys, Ringo Starr says peace and love. We do appreciate very much. And you guys have an incredible day. Stay out there. Buy local, shop local. Happy support veterans. And Mama D's are back running out for the holidays. Pumpkin chocolate chip, cranberry, peppermint, caramel, apple, banana, blueberry, chocolate chip. The list goes on and on. Give her a call at 847-533-0400. Private messenger, Natalie Bosch, BOSCH. Bread start at $11. Order early for the holidays. Thank you, everybody. Have an incredible day. I'm trying to get out here. Here it is. Bye-bye, everybody.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Bye-bye, everybody. Peace and love, and thank you all from the bottom of my heart. God bless you.